But ultimately, it's just Reddit. And what sucks is
brain rot occur again.
What sucks in the situation is, it's a good Reddit. It's a good subreddit to like piss people off and do some agitated propaganda. And now it's like imploding. But there's always issues. There's always issues in anything. Again. There's issues in there are issues. There are issues in a Discord solely dedicated to watching and thirsting over me. Okay, that Discord has become, with 95,000 fucking members, that Discord with 30,000 active members, with like 95,000 members, my Discord, Hoscord, has quite literally become one of the largest fucking one of the largest spaces for leftists on the internet. Okay, straight up. And no matter how much I fucking strike it down every now and then and do some very important and very necessary purges. And ultimately, it's supposed to keep it, that space is supposed to be like, for learning, sure, but also for fun and for dumbass memes. Even then, there's issues. There's always going to be like infighting and shit. People take things too seriously. It doesn't matter. It's just a part of growth. It's always going to happen. You just got to fucking not take it too seriously and have fun.
Depending on who you ask, either you're a voice of reason and rationality and personal responsibility, or you're a voice of intolerance and bigotry and anger and hateful.
Because see, memes are real leftist organizing. Fuck anti-work. I never said it's leftist organizing. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest mistakes is that people, unfortunately, because we are so far removed from like actual labor organizing, that people mistake posting for any sort of serious material movement. Okay, it's not. It's just posting. Okay, your posts do have the capacity to anger people. Your posts can potentially change people's minds. After all, everything I do here that technically has changed a lot of fucking people's minds, right? But that is nothing without actual fucking, people on the ground doing the work. Same with my fucking Discord. Can you give me a trigger warning before talking about benzo reduction with JP? I'm going through it. And even talking about it triggers a panic attack. Okay, well, trigger warning. I don't know when the fuck they're going to talk about it. But and also full clip of JP talking about trans people too. So there's going to be trigger warning for transphobia as well. Okay. Anyway.
I like your shirt.
Actually, you were just a fake grifter and subbed to my Patreon and Substack. Exactly. As small taco says, but it is raising class consciousness, which can ultimately lead to organizing worker movements. Certainly, it has the capacity to do so, as long as you are not led astray. But if you think that like a subreddit is capable of like, as long as the subreddit is like the limitations of a subreddit still exist, okay? That's my point. You should shift your resources accordingly, and you should shift your focus accordingly. Just have fun, okay? It's okay to have fun. Okay, let's continue.
Sexual oppression.
What did Michael
prejudice,
Eric Dyson call you? A mean, angry white man.
And a mean, angry white man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not mean at all.
Yeah.
That's what's dumb about that statement. It's you're not mean at all. It's
I am white. Actually, that's a lie too. I'm kind of tan, and he was actually not black.
If you're tan,
he was
what
sort
the
of
fuck
brown.
am I? Because I'm darker than you.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But neither of us are white.
Well, I'm Italian.
And he was brown, not black.
Let's go! Italian rights, baby. Let's fucking go. Joe Rogan, finally, dude. Fucking finally, bro. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. I've been waiting for someone to take up the mantle that is like an actual Italian man. Okay,
Top is absolutely
I'm so
scrumptious.
fucking
Damn,
happy,
damn, damn.
dude. I'm so happy that finally someone took that position. That I'm not white, I'm Italian, dude. Jesus Christ. I've been waiting for this moment. Like, you know me, I am an Italian rights advocate, right? I am an Italian
Why don't you
rights
practice some
advocate.
bitches out?
But I'm not Italian myself. Just like I am a short king advocate, despite being a tall.
Bat chest.
So I'm glad that an actual Italian man is finally doing it.
Black.
Well, isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Wait, what?
Brown, not black.
Well, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah, but neither of us are white.
Well, I'm Italian.
And he was
mostly.
brown, not black.
Well, isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's really
the
weird.
black and white thing is so strange
Yeah,
because
it's
the
like
shades are so.
Tan and brown.
There's such a spectrum of shades of people. Unless you're talking to someone who is like 100% African from the darkest place where they're not wearing any clothes all day and they've developed all that melanin to protect themselves from the sun. You know, even the term black is weird. And when you use it for people that are literally my color, it becomes very strange.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. And then the movement ended just as it began. Here I thought Joseph Robinette Rogan was about to pop off about, like, you know, Italian rights. Okay? And then he went, you're not black. I mean, I get what he's trying to say. What he's trying to say is that, like, the idea of like black and white, like the qualification of black and white is like a silly one. It's true. It's a made up political concept. Whiteness especially. Okay. I mean, both whiteness and blackness are made up concepts, but blackness is a concept made up. Okay. Blackness is a political, blackness as an identity, or being black as an identity, was created as a consequence of intergenerational trauma caused by slavery, chattel slavery, being ripped away from your culture, your identity, your ethnic background, all that sort of stuff, right? Your language. So it was something that the African descended slaves had to create. Whiteness, on the other hand, is also a political weapon, a political concept, a concept, especially in the way that we understand it here in America, a political concept created to justify slavery by saying white people are not black. The one drop rule and all of that stuff is created specifically to say, if you're black or if you have blackness in you, that means, you know, you are destined for subjugation, and that's actually okay because you're not like a full-blown human being. That was the attitude, that was the idea, and that idea's that idea has continued. That has not gone away, right? So this notion that like he's talking about like Africans not wearing clothes and shit like that, that's ridiculous. And also black is the political version of black and not like your shade of skin. Okay? That is absolutely entirely different than like how black your skin is. It has nothing to do with the color of your skin technically. Like, if that was the case, then like albino black people would not be considered black at all. You know what I mean? That's so fucking stupid. I don't think he knows what the fuck he's talking about here. I think he was just trying to like make a joke or something, and it failed miserably. There's a second part to this though.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
It's like,
So you were
This is true. Yeah, that's right. Also, the reason why, for the record, you know, the reason why, and I even made this joke with Dom. Many of you probably didn't catch it when we were playing basketball, but like the reason why when you see someone that is extremely dark skinned, okay, when you see a black person that's like super dark skinned, they are more likely to be a second generation immigrant or a third generation immigrant or a first generation immigrant even is for the obvious reason, like that I'm sure many of you already know if you have black friends, and that is that they are not direct African descendants of slaves. Not always, but that's why I said the likelihood. Part of the reason why there are light-skinned black people or black people in America being lighter skinned than black people in Africa is also because rapes during slavery. It's also the same concept. It's also the same reason why black people's last names are Washington. How do you think that happened? You know what I mean? Where did that come from? Jefferson and Washington as a last name. Do you think that's a ethnic African last name?